Oh, thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me. I didn't realize my mic wasn't broadcasting. Yeah, I must have accidentally muted it. So yeah, I was saying that I'm gonna test this setup, which is the blazing vacuum setup, the old setup, without any changes. So yeah, sorry for that, and thank you very much, Draper Jones, for telling me that that my mic is muted. it sounded weird. I'm talking and you can't hear me. You can see me talking. Okay, let's see. What was this setup about? I kind of forgot to check the skills. I haven't played this setup in a long time. I'm just checking how good this build is after the patch. That's what I wanted to check. If I don't change anything, is it good enough? I still don't like that this heroic shield charge kind of rushes forward. I wish I could do it in place without the animation for the charge itself. Because this kind of keeps you off of the damage field. Alright, I'm gonna read quickly the skills because I've kind of forgotten how to play this build. And then I'm gonna do some runs. And if anyone wants to see a specific set on a specific hero and to see how I built that one and how I played, do tell. I will switch immediately. Also, if someone needs some green items for any class, let me know. I've got some stuff in my storage that I need to get rid of on PC Steam. So yeah, let's read the skills quickly. I know this one, I know this one. Yeah, this one was the typical buff for to make them take extra damage. This one I know, this one I know. This one was the pew pew pew, if I'm not mistaken. So yet another pew 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 build. Yeah, kind of remember now. And I was taking Divine Reprisal. Taunted enemies take more damage, and this one to keep taunting with pulses. Is that how it was? Oh no, that's the Bastion. Where was the thing that keeps pulsing? This one. This is the one that keeps pulsing and keeps taunting. Okay, I kind of remember how to play this setup now. Just had I needed a refresher on the skills I've taken. Resist control effects completely or just a little bit? Then let's do this. Gwen says, "Hey Struck, I'm in what the fuck cam." Yeah, Gwen, I've been using the camera for a few days now. Nice to see you again, by the way. And My Journey Gaming says, "It's funny, I just downloaded this game last night to try it." Well, I'm glad to hear that there's still people getting this game and giving it a chance. It's kind of a weird setup without a movement skill. This setup is probably better off for team play, but even then, for team play you're also better off using the Meteor skill, the one with that set. I forgot what its name was, with the Sowan set. So in general, Sowan still remains the strongest set for this guy. When you're talking about survivability, about damage, the Skaven Killer remains to be the strongest. I'm gonna do a Skaven Killer run after this on Chaos 8 to see how much stronger it's becoming now. You're saying I look like a bearded Howard from the Big Bang Theory. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. See, I don't like this part of the heroic shielded charge, because it just... It keeps moving, it keeps rushing outside of the damage field, outside of the banner. See, do you see this animation of this fire skill? I think the physical damage dagger needs this animation. On a lesser, okay. I think the dagger on the lesser, the dashing daggers needs this exact animation where it has one dagger spinning closer to you, this animation, one dagger spinning close to you, only one, not two or three, and then one dagger spinning far from you, or two daggers spinning far from you, but I think it needs this animation effect to make the dashing daggers a little bit more attractive, especially for the builds where physical damage is the thing. They're kind of forcing you into playing a little bit closer to the enemies by leaving traps and stuff, so I see no reason why they wouldn't change the dashing daggers in such a way. This is definitely not gonna be a build that can survive on Chaosbane though. I mean, it's probably doable to make this able to survive on Chaosbane, but the damage would be pretty shitty. You're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of things to get this strong enough to survive on Chaosbane. I mean, even on Chaos 9 right now, I don't think the damage is good enough. I could have cleared the map by now with Bragi, for example. But yeah, it's one of my builds. I just wanted to revisit it just to see how it's doing. I haven't given Conrad a lot of screen time ever since this patch. I've been focusing on the other heroes, and Conrad deserves a little bit of screen time. By the way, tomorrow I'm making another forged build video. Another forged build video, which probably would be a rapid fire kind of setup. We'll see. I want to make a rapid fire setup with the extra repeater, so most likely I'm gonna make that one tomorrow. And as a vent skill, I'm wondering if I should go pressure shot again or something different. It's gonna be a casting speed setup on the forged, so rapid fire and casting speed to get as many procs as we can per second. And rapid fire with casting speed is crazy fun. But yeah, I promise that I will be streaming some Chaosbane. Maybe tomorrow I will stream some Chaosbane as well, because today I've only got like an hour and 15 minutes worth of streaming time. So it's gonna depend how quickly I do my video tomorrow. It should be a little bit quicker than today, because I can just copy paste a lot of the info from today's build into tomorrow's build. And if someone needs some Chaosbane builds, feel free to ask for them. If you want me to rework, to update one of my older builds, to see how I would play it after the changes, after the update, feel free to ask. My Journey Gaming says, which is better, Chaosbane or Torchlight 3? Well, they're very different. Some of the things I like better in this game, some of the things, many of the things I like better in Torchlight 3. So I guess it just depends what you're looking for. I like how easy it is to respec in this game. I don't have to farm my ass off to respec in this game. And I like how there's a different variety of endgame activities, but the problem is, even though there's a lot of endgame activities, in the end people just run Tower of Chaos for coins, and then they use those coins to run, what's its name? to run this thing I'm running, the upgraded relic hunts. So even though you have so many other types of endgame, they're kind of not worth doing. The invasion really needs to be kind of reworked completely. They need to kind of see what they can do to make it more attractive to people. The same goes for boss rushes. They're fine, but they're not gonna give you as much as much wood as some of the other choices out there. Alright, let's go finish this map. By the way, I think my in-game sound is pretty quiet today. I've noticed the exact same thing happening when I was recording Torchlight. I think just in general my volume for the whole PC somehow got reduced after I installed new drivers for my GPU. Which is weird, I only installed GPU drivers, why did it affect my volume of the whole system? But yeah, everything seems super quiet to me compared to how it was before without me touching anything. I've got the exact same settings on my voice meter, the exact same settings on my headset volume, so it's weird. If you can't hear the game, let me know, I can kind of bump up the volume of the game a little. Simple Man says, why should I play this game after that AZ Platinum trophy, easy platinum trophy? What's a platinum trophy? I'm not a achievement hunter, trophy hunter, so I have no idea about trophies and things. I can tell you why I play this game. I play this game to test new builds, and whenever there's a new patch, I can see how the builds kind of shifted, what skills the game is telling me to use this time. And yeah, there aren't that many builds to explore, but you can probably explore around a little less than 50 builds. Let's say on every hero there's four sets. Each set gives you at least maybe 2 builds you can do per set, but in general they're gonna be kind of the same build with slightly different skills that you can do. Okay, and this is kind of a close call. This sorcerer is a big pain. I need to kill it. I can't. It's annoying having to deal with the sorcerer alongside the boss. But yeah, this is kind of one of the weaker sets. So you're on PS4. I don't know what the trophy is about, but again, if you've beaten the game on every hero and if you've tried every single build you can think of on every single set, you're probably done with the game until the next update. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, but keep in mind there are 6 different heroes if you get the Witch Hunter, which is a separate DLC. So 6 heroes, 4 sets, 2 builds or at least 1 build with each set. So that's at worst that's 24 different builds you can check. On some sets you can make more than 1 build. On some sets maybe even 2, 3 builds, 4 builds, depending. Sky, what is it? Okay, let's see. Soaking says this guy's sexy. Let's see. Gwen said earlier. Oh no, that I already read Gwen's comment. Yeah, I think I've caught up with the what's it called? With chat. So let's try a different setup and then maybe switch heroes Again, if someone wants to see a specific hero, specific set, do tell me. If you want to see me play that hero with that set to see how I built around it. So let's do something different now. I want to do Skaven Killer. Grudge Settler? Or Blade of Vengeance? Oh, I can always change that later. So Skaven Killer, my Skaven Killer setup. First let me remember how I played it. Blessing of the Brave, okay, nothing interesting here. Pretty standard. Damage. Okay, pretty standard there. I've been getting... oh yeah, it's the standard setup. I guess the standard setup. And instead of Divine Judgment Mastered, I did go for Superior. Okay. Let me check my skills. I'm missing some stuff here. Obviously, I'm missing some stuff. Just a moment. I want to check my old Skaven Killer screenshot. So Conrad Pistolier. Pistolier. Is that what I'm using right now? This and this. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm using. And skills. Let me confirm if there's any differences. So just a moment. Honeyview, Honeyview. So I'm gonna try and make them the same. I'm missing the god skills, obviously, and padded armor. Wait. Why am I using this? This makes no sense. Oh yeah, I've been experimenting. I can see that I've been doing some experiments. And this seems like something unfinished. First I want to check my items. This is damage, damage, everything is damage, so some HP as well. Which one should I go for? The difference was the damage, if I'm not mistaken, and the block chance. So I'm going for the damage here, and with this one, shield the charge. I'm thinking I'm not gonna grab this shield the charge. I'm gonna grab something else. This generates energy. This generates energy. You know what? Let's just do it like that. Break through the ranks. Oh, this one was a weird setup where I was doing probably speedrunning with break through the ranks and shield the charge. I think I used that for speedrunning. That's why it was so different. So I'm gonna use. I'm gonna remove this. Nearby enemies. I'd rather not do the nearby enemies kind of thing. Okay. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm wondering why the game sound suddenly is so quiet. But yeah, I think I remember why I had such a weird build setup there. I think some time ago I experimented with making a build for speedrunning. Some of the lower difficulties just to farm quickly. And that was like a leftover of the setup. Because I was definitely not going for survivability with that setup there that I had. Okay, let's see if I missed some comments. Gwen said he got himself into trouble with the WoW project, but now he can't stop anymore to play Torchlight 3 again. Shit. I've forgotten how to play this. Oh yeah, there was this thing I keep forgetting. Just looking for some rings that might be useful. No. Okay, let's keep moving. Yeah, kind of saw this coming, because as soon as I stopped, that's why I was doing some sort of a mobile build. Because right now, this guy is just so squishy, it's just silly how squishy he became after the nerfs. Before Chaos 8 was okay to go on a full glass cannon build, but right now if I'm gonna go full glass cannon build I might need some extra mobility, because you kind of get 2 shots, or 1 shot depending who's attacking, even on Chaos 8, which is silly, but yeah. So I guess that's why the other setup might have been interesting to try. I mean, I do decent damage. The damage is definitely not a problem. Just that they close in on the distance pretty quickly. And the mobility is terrible without a mobility skill, but I don't know, losing this one probably is something that we could do. Shit. No, too much crowd control. Heal. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this right now. But by the way, Gwent, what is WoW Project? Is that some sort of new WoW server, or what is WoW Project? Is that a mod for a game that converts the game to WoW? It's the first time I'm hearing about WoW Project. Ah, fuck. So what is it? WoW Project. It sounds weird. Oh, your own WoW project. So you're making a project, some sort of content, or what is it? Website? Or what? App? Something to WoW related? Oh, you're leveling 2 skills parallelly with all the skill. Wait, it scrolled my chat. Shit, it scrolls my chat. With all the professions and skills on an official classic server. What class is this? Eli Banhead says, what class is this? This is the soldier class, Conrad. He's one of the starting classes. And this is a pistolier build. But right now he's kind of squishy. Kind of squishy right now. And you can see he's dying for what. There's ways to probably sacrifice stuff for survivability, sacrifice damage for survivability and get some sort of a balance. It's gonna require some tinkering, but today I don't want to spend all the time playing on this hero. If anyone wants to see specific sets, specific builds on any class, do tell me. I don't have much time, but I'm gonna try and show whatever I can. Yeah, how many times am I gonna die in this run? And that's not even reaching the boss. Imagine when I reach the boss how bad it will be. This is probably a better setup if you have someone helping with heals. Oh, and if I remember correctly... Oh yeah, that is the correct shield, never mind. I was wondering if I'm using the right shield. I think I can make a build that's worth it. Let's leave the area. Let's try and make an interesting build here. Let's not build around Pistolier, but let's build around Shield Smash. Building around Shield Smash. Okay, maybe this. Going super tanky. We wanna go ultra tanky. How's my block chance now? The default block chance 31.5. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, okay, I see. What else can I get? I can increase something. What about indestructible? It's 3 already. This is 3 already. I'm thinking of maybe going for the defensive banner. Just to check how it will work if I go for the defensive banner. I probably should have changed the god skills as well, though. Probably should have done that. Just a moment. I need to change something here. All right, there we go. Let's see now. Now I should be much more tanky. Now I die from the first group of enemies, probably. We'll see. I think I have an idea for the god skills. What if I go damage over time? This is something that probably would be a terrible idea, to go damage over time on Conrad. Eventually sometime I would make it. I want to try maybe damage over time with the burning skill, with the burning god skill around me, and using the archetype ability to increase the damage over time. Definitely better survivability, and the damage is not that bad, so seems like a better option now. See, I'm not having trouble surviving. Now I still do 20 something million damage sometimes. And that's including this minus 50% damage. So I do 50% damage less, but I still do decent damage, so I'm happy with this. I don't have as good cooldown or energy generation, but it's good enough. See, 32 million, that's fair enough. Mark Robinson says, I just picked up the Slayer edition and was thinking of trying either Mage or Witch Hunter. Which class do you think is better starting out? I'd say start with Mage. The Witch Hunter kind of is underwhelming. Compared to the other classes, the Witch Hunter is probably right now the weakest of them all. Alessa used to be the weakest, but she's no longer the weakest. In fact, she can even do Chaos 10 now, solo, with the right build. Which I can't say for the Witch Hunter. I'm still to find a build that can do Chaos 10 so reasonably quickly. Not talking about speedruns, also not talking about taking forever. Reasonably quick runs. And I haven't found one such build on the Witch Hunter. So the mage is great. The mage for first hero, to get you started, to start farming certain things, is amazing. If you want to go high, if you want to go to Chaos 10, ult 1 set can take you up to Chaos 10. So there's other sets that you can use for speed farming, some of these difficulties. And the mage has one of the fastest mobility builds, clearing maps on easier difficulties like there's no tomorrow, which can be very useful when pushing invasions. If you wanna just skip ahead in the invasions, using the Belcoradris set is pretty great for that. What's my defense now? Not bad, 20 million. So with just a few changes, without touching my god skills allocations, this build became a little bit tank here. Yeah, less damage. I'm doing 2 times less because I was able to do 50-60 million before. But still 32 million is probably the highest I've seen after the changes. And it's surviving, which is important. I mean, survivability is the thing that got nerfed. With the latest patch, with the Witch Hunter patch in December, they pretty much made every single hero weaker in terms of survivability and stronger in terms of damage. So they pretty much increase the damage of a lot of things. Let's not say all things, let's say a lot of things. 90% of the things maybe became stronger one way or another, directly or indirectly getting stronger. But again, every single thing that gave you damage reduction got nerfed. So things that would give you 20 got nerfed to 15 in many places. Things that give you 15 got nerfed to 10 and things like that. And it adds up. Nerfing this damage reduction and that damage reduction and third and fourth adds up. Losing 5 damage reduction here and there adds up to sometimes losing more than 20-30 per build. Oh, this guy. This guy. Okay, did I just do 45 million? Alright, we've got a new build ready. Eventually, when I can make it, I will. I don't have time to make builds for this game soon, but maybe next week I can try and squeeze in a build. And since I haven't done a Conrad build since the changes, maybe this could be something I can show. Or maybe I could do the new Meteor build, because it's the strong one, the one that can farm Chaos 9, maybe even 10. So, alright, enough of this. This works, this seems to work, but not for Chaos 9 and 10. This maybe can do okay on Chaos 9, but not on 10. I'm gonna switch heroes now. So you wanted to see Mage or Witch Hunter. I can probably try and show you why I think the Mage is super good. Just to show you some of the builds that I was talking about. Okay, so one of the builds that is super strong is this one. Basically, you can travel, you can speedrun stuff. Look at my energy. Okay, let's equip some items. What am I looking at? I'm looking for... Okay, I see. This build I wouldn't take up to Chaos 10, I would take it up to maybe Chaos 8. Maybe even Chaos 8 now would be difficult. That would be the perfect thing to test. Chaos 8 before used to be perfect for this build. Right now I think this build is for speedrunning up to Chaos 7. Just to confirm, let's just start something here. Maybe something like this. Oh, and I forgot my legendary ranks. So this build is more of a WoW difficulty speed farming build. It's not your typical pushing build. Just a moment. Oh, there's a lot of things here that need to be changed. First of all, this needs to be maxed. This one probably maxed as well. Maybe I can reduce the chance here to 35. Maybe even 30. This is a damage over time build. The way it works is every time I teleport, I leave behind damage over time sigils on the ground. And that's what gives me damage, the damage over time sigils. Obviously you saw I almost got melted by the enemy's damage over time. So this build kind of, as every build as I said, became squishier. So it's gonna be a bit trickier to deal with some enemies. Some enemies you might just wanna skip. Some of the high damage per second enemies. See, I can leave and the damage over time can finish them off. This is the Riftwalker 2.0 or 3.0, I can't remember which number the latest one is, I think it's 2.0. And RTSFX says, nice to see you in person, what a handsome man you are, no homo. Alright, alright, thanks for thinking so, unlike me. But yeah, I've been using this camera for the past few days, because I finally got my green screen. And I've got the lights, one light here, one light here, one up there. I still am missing a key component. I'm missing a light that could illuminate this part here, the green screen. Because now there's shadows, this is a shadow, this is a shadow. And those shadows, I need to get rid of them so I can have a better image quality. Right now you can see there's some grain. Not grain, but some noise. Grain is analog, noise is digital. So there's some noise. Actually Skies as well, normally he stands up there. This is the little kitty. Normally he stands up here. That's where he likes to stay, but today he wasn't there. Probably he got tired of standing there. And he makes some shadows as well. I think a lot of hair started flying. He doesn't like getting hooked a lot, so he was not a particular fan of getting picked up. Let's see over here. But yeah, this build is kind of fun, but it could get boring quickly. But for speedrunning, it's pretty nice. If you wanna speedrun Chaos 6, 7, 5, even if you've got red gear, probably speedrunning Chaos 5 is doable for starters, and eventually you can move to 6, 7, maybe even 8. Although I would say Chaos 8 is not gonna be as nice to speedrun on this setup. Even with full green gear, you might end up dying. I almost died, and I'm probably gonna die now. Yeah, I'm gonna skip those enemies because it's just not worth my time for those enemies. The boss would be difficult. Oh, and I got one of the worst bosses to get for this setup. It's back to full HP. Yeah, I probably got the worst possible boss I could get with this setup. So yeah, Chaos 8 is kind of pushing it with this. Now he healed up. That's even more difficult to do this one. More wife drain would really help. I don't have enough health drain on this setup. What's my health drain? Let me check. Health drain 0. See, that's the problem with this build right now. If I had 300, 400, 500 health drain, I probably could have done a bit better. Right now the boss is back to full HP, so I'd rather get him to kill me. So I can start over. Okay, this went well. But most of my gear is very old. Most of my gear is gear that dropped before health drain existed as a stat, that I farmed some time ago. It's taken months to farm some of the items. In general, it's not very hard to get full green in this game, but getting good stat items takes a while sometimes. If you're not lucky, it might take you a while. It took me like 6 months to get one of the axes I wanted with the stats I wanted, with cooldown reduction, crit chance, and certain things on my Slayer, for example. It's not like I wasn't getting green items, it was just I wasn't getting those green items with the exact stats I want, and this game really needs affix rerolling system like Diablo 3. But this is not the strong setup. I'm gonna show you the strong setup that can run Chaos 10. Dragon Tamer is also pretty good for damage. But yeah, let's... See, this is the Chaos 10 thingy. Did I change? Did it confirm the change? Okay, it did. Just making sure. I've got one upgraded Relic Hunt coin left. Let's do Tomb Kings, for example. This is a little bit more difficult than the ones I did. This one. Maybe this one. Oh, I have 0 coins. Shit. Okay, let's do a Tower of Chaos run quickly then. I need to get the coin. Actually, I need to kill them here. So if I kill them here, they count for both fireplaces, I think. Obviously Chaos 10 kind of slow, but at least he's surviving, which is the important thing when it comes to Chaos 10. There's ways to get it to do more damage and be squishier. But I've just focused on survivability. That's my priority on Chaos 10 normally. When sowing. Oh, I need to do the other bonfire. Come on, come closer. Okay, done. Two coins, nice. Okay, now I'm gonna do a proper run. This one was just to get coins so I can do relic hunts. If I remember, I took this, I took energy. Maybe this. Did I have any key left? Bit by bit killing them. But yeah, in order to get this a little bit tankier, I've kind of sacrificed some damage. For example, it could be even tankier. The thing is, I can take 2 rings for even more tankiness. This one, I can sacrifice more damage for more survivability. I can also grab this one, but I'm using this for a little bit of damage, this for regen. This one gives me damage reduction and damage. This one and this one. So it can be tankier, but with my passives, I've taken certain things. In fact, this is not the tanky setup. It can be even further. It can be much tankier than now, if I want it to be. So I was not even using the most defensive setup there is. But this is my god skills. If you don't have this one, you're not gonna have as much survivability, and then maybe you might want to take one of those rings or a survivability skill in the passives. So I'm going for counter attack damage and I'm going for counter spell, which goes up to 100%. When I use my potion, I think I go to like 100% damage. Let me check. I'm gonna use the potion to see. I use the potion and now I'm at 101%. And this is on a setup where I'm using counter attack damage in 4 pieces of equipment. Here, counter attack damage. Here, counter attack damage, and here, counter attack damage. And here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is damage and HP, this one's damage and HP, this one's damage and HP, everything else is damage and HP. So I think it's a good balance. 4 pieces for counter attack and the rest for regular damage. But we get damage based on our counter attack with this one, and it's great. I think I like it a lot because it lets me use this one. I've got a different setup where I'm only using the first god skill tree for people who don't have the second god skill tree. But yeah, that's basically kind of slightly reworked, a very slightly reworked version of Ult 1's Bunker 2.0, I think. That's a lot of damage I took, no idea from where. And what's my health drain? My health drain right now is 0. Again, another build where I don't have health drain because I'm wearing very old items. Items that dropped before health drain existed as a stat. I'm trying to... I want to try and show you what I'm talking about. So see, this is a new blade. New blades have double the counter-attack damage of old blades, and new blades can give you health drain. My Blade of Azar is an old blade, and you can tell by the low number of counter-attack damage. So before the blades could get up to 1500, now they can get to like 3000. And that's how I can tell it's kind of a semi-legacy item. It's not full legacy item, because full legacy items I would call items before some of the more major reworks, where they kind of rework the cooldown you can get on helmets to be lower. David, some reworks the game underwent in regards to rebalancing some stats and things. So if I had more wife leech, if I had any wife leech, even just a little bit, it would have been much easier to survive and just face tank everything. But the idea of this build is to stay in place, stay in one place, so you can get this blue circle to appear for extra damage reduction, and to just use basic attacks and every now and then maybe those tornadoes, which the tornado is actually optional. You don't have to use the tornado. If you want, you can use those things. Or if you want, you can just not use anything there. This is completely optional. You can use the Etheric Orb if you want. Or another thing that you can put there is Phoenix Bulwark. It can also be used. So this is the flexible part where you decide what to use as an energy spender, and if you want to even use an energy spender there. I'm not sure if I can stack multiple walls. I think it replaces the old one with the new one. Let's see. One wall. Yeah, it replaces the old one with the new one, so it's pretty much useless to spam it. With the tornadoes, you can have multiple ones up at the same time, I think. Let's try and show you. See how I've got multiple tornadoes up. One there, one there. That's why I had the tornado, because you can just let it do some damage, and in the meantime you're just doing your own thing while the tornado is doing damage. Alright, let's go finish the map. And since you were wondering between Mage and Witch Hunter, I'm gonna show you a bit of the Witch Hunter, but yeah, don't expect to see Chaosbane there. But again, you don't have to do Chaosbane to get sufficiently good green drops. In fact, if you've noticed, my Chaosbane run has been giving me much less green drops per hour, because it takes longer. I mean, I can definitely speedrun it a bit faster, only kill the necessary and just focus on getting more chests per hour. That's completely doable. Get the bare minimum to get 3 keys, kill the boss, wood the chest and exit, because all the good wood is in those chests. I'm not relying on wood from drops as much as I do from chests. Aha! Survive, survive, survive. A little bit of wife steal really could have helped so much. Okay, got him. Wow, this one's healing. Okay, we got it. Sometimes you can get 4 green items from those chests, even on kills 6, 7, 8. It doesn't have to be 9 or 10 to get greens. It's RNG. I mean, wood quality, anything above 5,000-6,000 wood quality is good. And you can see it goes crazy high in upgraded relic hunts. In upgraded relic hunts on kills 8 it's like 9-10,000, on kills 10 it's like 11,000, which is an overkill. Even on kills 6-7 in an upgraded relic hunt you can get good stuff. Let's go to the witch hunter now so I can show you something with him. I can probably do 1 map or 2 maps on the Witch Hunter because there's not much time left. It's 10:23 p.m. Sky needs his medicine. He needs his medicine. Alright, let's see now. Let's get a little bit more comfortable. Wait, what build is this? This is the Blessed Flames second build I made. Okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. It's a build. No, not Tower of Chaos. Come on. Okay, this one. And Joao Caudinhas says, what do you think of the Dwarf Slayer right now? I played him recently and I think it is harder to run Chaos 8 than before. Yeah, it is harder to run anything than before because of survivability. You need to play everyone more defensively. I don't have much time to show you, so maybe if I do this run quickly I can try and show you Bragi. It's not so hard, so you just need to play it a little bit more defensively. You need to be a bit better with surviving. You can run Chaos 7 if Chaos 8 is difficult for you. You can run Chaos 7 until you get better gear. Both of them are fine. I mean, the difference is 300 wood quality. 300 wood quality per difficulty. When you're talking about numbers 8, 9, 10, 11,000 wood quality, obviously 300 is not gonna make or break your wood gains. This is the Sigmar's Torch kind of setup. I think this is the latest build I've uploaded for this game. Which was kind of as a request. Someone requested to make another build for that set and I was like, okay. And I made this one. So I've got two builds for this set right now. But this is Chaos 8, see, it's definitely different. I jumped right into the explosion. Yeah. No. almost clicked on give up. Let's keep moving. Okay, let's keep moving again. See, I can try and show you one quick run on the Slayer after this. Oh, I got the throw. The worst thing I could think of. I'm forgetting to use my most important skill. The torch. I was wondering what's missing. There we go. So I actually did this one without the torch. I thought the torch is in my left click, on my right click. And I've been using right click and wondering what's happening. Why don't I see the torches? Then I realized it's on my number 4. This is where the damage comes when I start using the torch. Okay, let's do a quick braggy run for you. Quick braggy run for you, so you can see how I run braggy with my standard crit monster 3.0, which, yeah, it got squishier. Everything in this game became weaker in regards to survivability, but stronger in terms of damage. And this is just how they did it with that patch. But even heroes like Elessa have some sort of a viable build for Chaos 10. The only hero I think that has problems right now is the... what set am I wearing? Is the... I think it's not Conrad, the Jürgen. By the way, the problem is I don't have tokens. So I'm gonna have to do a regular relic hunt just to show you. I can't show you an upgraded relic hunt, so I'm just gonna show you a regular relic hunt, but that's gonna be the last map of the day. Again, I was busy editing, didn't have much time to start streaming earlier. So just like before, it's the same play style. Jump and run. What difficulty? That's Chaos 8. See, this is Chaos 8. You just have to be a bit more careful and dodge more and use your invulnerability in the right time. Okay, let's try and get the healer. Yeah, Bragi is still Bragi. He's still very braggadocious with the damage, and it's just muscle memory how to play Bragi, when to use the invulnerability, when to jump, when to dodge, when to use the health regeneration fire breath, which also helps you regain, and stacking health drain. And you can see I'm not using even the most defensive rings you can think of. I'm using the standard Ring of Tori, Resonance and Mounting Pendant, which is pretty much the standard crit monster setup. That's the crit monster 3.0 without much changes as far as I can remember. Just in the crit monster I wasn't using Victor's Tribute, but then later I added it, I think, as a note. Victor Tribute instead of Forged Heart. And instead of Ultimate Carnage. After the Ultimate Carnage got nerfed, Victor's Tribute became the better item to accompany the Grudge Holder. So since this wasn't an upgrade relic hunt, only one chest, but yeah, I didn't have tokens, didn't have time to go and do one, but you can see he's still okay. You just get used to it. You get used to when to use this, when to use the Avenging Charge, and when to use the Ancestor's Gift. Also, this one really helps with the health regain. It's the typical setup, going all the way to here, and then going all the way to here. So it's not even the max health drain. I can go for max health drain, sacrifice some damage if needed. And there's the skills that I'm using. Fighter Spirit, Deadbolt, Bot Trail. So this is mastered, this is mastered, this is mastered. Duelist Chain Reaction, Hero of the Desert, and Eternal Grudge Superior. That's pretty much it. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by, for tuning in. I will be streaming some more Chaosbane tomorrow evening after my next Torchlight 3 Forged video. So yeah, thanks again for stopping by on Twitch and YouTube. Keep it cool until next time, and goodbye from me.